Okay. Is it working? Who knows? Let's try and find out. Uh, maybe? Oh. Oh! Hey! We're live on YouTube. Okay. Does that work with the sound? Good to find out. This is great. Oh, there we go. Oh! There's a bit of a delay. Okay. Now, am I on Twitch? That's the next question. Quick check, I guess. I am live. Ha 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 ha. Well, that is awesome. Twitch is much more accurate. Okay. Oh, well, there you go. Now, can I read chat? Well, that's an excellent question. Let's try it. Test. Test on Twitch. Hey, that's nice. And my goodness, how do I write something in YouTube chats? Well, I just assume it works somehow. No, 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 no. Oh well, whatever. Here we are. I assume it works. The first time I've actually set all of this up like this, and it was it was more of a question of can I rather than should I, and it seems like we can. Hmm. Hmm. There we go. Cool. All right. Awesome. Nice. Wow, that's trippy watching YouTube and Twitch at the same time on the tablet. Okay, so our goal today is to we're gonna finish this chap, and then we've got this guy, and then we've also got in the end the sergeant as well. So we also have the other scene. There we go. So we get a better view. See? So he's a little different with his kind of the setup, and it's the same with this one here. So I figure what we want to do with this guy is probably have a look at getting some of our gold, and we want to do the highlight lines around the pauldrons, kind of matching basically what we've got here. So maybe a little bit of the helmet on the pauldrons, the aquila in the middle, and the flamethrower. And then once we've got the gold on, we'll go ahead and reapply some of the blacks probably to get some finer detail if there's anything missing or spludged over, and then we'll go back with the blue just to kind of polish off any kind of like scraps or bits or pieces that were kind of bad, you know, that type of thing. So okay, right, first things first, let's get us a bit of gold. Oh, here we go. Right, nice and gooey. So just out of shot here is our cup of water and our wiping cloth. So we're only going to really need one dip. I'm not very good at this. Please don't judge me too hard. So, because I don't need that much, so I'm just going to go with one for now. And then get that off, and then one blob of water. I think that's the kind of consistency I'm looking for one, just because I'm trying to do highlights and I don't want the water to go all over the place. I want it to be like somewhat detailed on the brush. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so let's see how the camera looks here. Do you want to get a bit closer maybe? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to try and get the flamethrower first. Yeah, you can see that. That's cool. Just get a bit more. I want to be very careful that I don't... Oh, I'm out of shot. I want to get it so that I don't smudge over into the black on the left there. So I'm just being... And I want to get into the little potholes as well. I guess that's why you want it to be watery, just so it has some movement to it. There we go. There we go. How's that? Right, and we want to get the front now, but just this little guy here, not the nozzle beneath, not the bottom bit, the top bit here. Uh-huh. And then, bingo. Now, I notice I've made a mistake. The primer didn't actually get the inside of the gun, so you notice this little grey bit. Yeah, it's fine. You know, it's whatever it is. It's all about patience. If a girl can do eyeliner, she can paint the highlights of a space marine. Right? I guess. I mean, who knows? It's very tricky though. Trying to have like a steady hand is hard. This is really hard. So I'm gonna try and get in the little gap just down in here. So there's like where his hand comes down, there's a little gap underneath there. I guess I could do with a better camera that has like a sort of like an autofocus or like a better zoom in. But we're just using a GoPro right now, so. Okay. Oh, that's very, very unsteady. You gotta steady your hand. There you go. I guess brush away from bits that you don't want to touch. See, I don't know you can see that right now, but it's a bit spotty on the back here. If I get closer, it's probably gonna get too blurry. But at this back corner here, it's too this the gold hasn't really applied yet. It's like black splotchiness, and I want to get it, but it's right in the corner, so I have to be. There we go. Nice. I'm happy with the top along there. Maybe the texture of the paint could be better, so maybe more brush it along to the front of the gun. And see here, there's on the bottom line between where the bottom of the gun and the gold connects, it's not that great. So I'm gonna, yeah. There we go. Nice. Okay. According to our other guy, that's the rifle or the flamer done. I want to do the helmet, do the Aquila, and do the pauldrons. Okay, the tricky part is definitely getting the pauldrons right, so I'm gonna very gently go for the Aquila first, which is the central chest piece. So we're gonna go, like so. What would be a good angle? Like so, so. I wonder if I could rotate the camera. Oh, it doesn't matter. And you can see the little gold bit there, right? And then if I just, I guess maybe more watery paint here would be better. Like, see how difficult it is to get into that little corner there without the gold blending over any of the blue? And the Aquila goes all the way up into that top corner there. And now I've got some oversplash into the blue, but I mean, like, how you get that perfectly? Is it paint consistency? Does it roll on? Is it an ultra fine brush? I only have one brush, so there's not any other options. I think this is maybe a bit too thick because I can see the skull in the center. Yeah, I lost some of the clarity, so I've kind of wiped that away because there's a skull there with two little eyes, and the paint had kind of covered that up. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a skull right there. Yeah, I know it's kind of difficult with the camera that I've got. Hey, nice. There we go. And okay, so I need to get into that little corner there, but this is where like these micro adjustments, even though my hand is like really stable right now, or feels like it's really stable, it's shaking. It's still shaking. So like, I blobbed it. I blobbed it. All right, fine. Okay, okay. Okay, there we go. So the Aquila is really good. We blobbed a bit too much blue in the top corner here. And there's a tiny blob on the right there. I'm not sure if I can fix that with blue because then I'll just be putting blue on top of the gold and we're going in a vicious circle. So we'll see. Right, the next bit with the paint before it dries off, and that might be a bit too late now. I might have to get some more. Is I want to grab these pauldrons here. So anything that's black on the pauldron line is the next thing I want to get. So I'm getting the bottom first. Okay, so that's the bottom. All right, and I'm gonna try and get the rim without blobbing too much onto the blue. I wonder if the gold is too watery. Okay, can we see this? Yeah, the gold on the rim, on the pauldron. Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay. Okay, so the paint maybe is a bit watery because it's not quite getting the thickness. I feel like I have to go over it a few more times. Or maybe that's the right approach, rather than like one thick application, to have like a watery repeat gold liner so that it doesn't immediately go over the blue. We'll see. We'll try and get this bit here. I feel like maybe sideways is better. Oh, we blobbed into the bluish pauldron. It's fine. We'll do a fresh blue on top of it though. It's very difficult to stabilize the hand here. I don't know how. Like, am I supposed to put down like that, and then just brace my hand, and then do it like sideways like this? It could work. Ah, maybe not. Okay. Can we get like how do you get in there on that back line underneath the? No, that's glued. That's painted in. I can't move that. See, I've gone over into the pauldrons, but I think it's easier to fix that just by going back with the blue and being very careful on the edge line. Like, how you get this detail perfect first time is beyond me. It's like tricky stuff. And then the trickiest part now is underneath that backpack. Like, how on earth am I going to get in there? It's only a little bit. It's like right in there. Ah! No, I've touched the backpack. Yeah, I did a bit of gold on the exhaust of the backpack. Maybe sideways then? Okay, we got it. It's there. Sideways is probably the best option. It's fine. We'll repaint that blue and we'll go around the edges with the blue again when we get back to the blue. But like, there we go. Okay, I'm happy with that gold, but we need more. Whew. So, I'll do one blob of. I think I want it to be a little bit thicker rather than thinner. And there's a lot. Ooh, I got on my finger. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. Right. Oh well, that's there forever. Okay. Um, now just clean off the excess of our brush. Oh, just get rid of that. Okay. Right. What are we going to do? We'll do the helmet, probably the pauldron. Okay. I think we get the tricky bit first, and the tricky bit is this back line, and then the gap in between the backpack, and then the top around the pauldron, and then coming down. So we'll get that first, and see if I can maybe steady this as good as possible. Oh, that's a good line. That's a good line. I'm gonna ruin it though. Oof. How do I get in there though in the gap of the pauldron of the backpack? Do I do sideways? I guess I need to somehow fidget my way in sideways. Ah, there's bleed. Okay, aside from the one the one bleed there, which I guess we can fix with some blue, that might work. Next bit, I'm just gonna put him down and see if I can race along the sideways. That's good. Cool. Okay, now we want to get the under pauldron. There we go. It's not bad. And now we just need to clip the edge to get the bottom line. Um, okay. Ooh, there's a bit of bleed over. That's not bad. I think that's much better on the right one than we did on the left one. Okay. A little bit there. Is it a bit spotty? No, that's okay. We can come in with the blue and maybe try and fix that little bit there on the top right and a little bit down the bottom left here. There and there. Awesome. Doot, doot, doot. Okay. Helmet. This is tricky because I want to get ever so gently. I want to do the top line along the head here, basically what this guy did. So kind of like the side ears, the back of the helmet. So like the top bit there, and then the side ear bits here, and then the side ear bit there, and then have that wrap around. That's kind of what we're aiming for today. But it's it's tricky not to touch the other bits. So like, here we go. We brush away. It's tricky to get the right angle. Just want to get in there. Yeah, there we go. A bit more around the ear. Suppose that's okay. Now the back. Let's see here. I think it might be easier to pull from the top, maybe. So like here. And just somehow brace my hand. Like that. Okay. And side brush it. It's got a bit of a blob there. Go back the way. There we go. Ooh, that's nice. That's quite nice. Mm. Mm-mm. Okay, so I got that bit. Now I've just got this little band right behind the helmet and the backpack in this tricky darn little corner right down there. Okay, now we need to do the eyeballs, or the eye lenses. Right, so the eye lenses are, just need to get rid of the excess paint, because I only want a tiny tap, right? I just want to get, and maybe even grab a tiny droplet of water. And then, oh, that's really difficult. I know there's some overspill on the forehead, but that's really hard. Okay, and trying to get a view on the other side because I'm peskily left-handed. All right, here we go. And it's a little bit of overspill underneath on the cheek, but that's okay. Like, I know it's difficult to see with the focusing, but two little gold bits there. All right. That's the gold done for now. That's a bit of a waste. What I've got here, it's all going to dry up. But I think what I want to do now is we want some blue and we want some black. We want black to do the back of the flamethrower, but I feel like I should probably do the blue first, and then if there's any spillover, then I'll come back and do like highlighting on the black. Okay. Turn that. Ooh. Okay. All right. We said blue first, didn't we? Okay. We don't need much. We only really need, for the now anyway, one bit of blue and maybe one or two bits of. That's probably already too much blue from what we need. Okay, so we'll get some water. Maybe one more. Okay. Right. So we want to fix. Well, I don't say fix, but hold on. I'm gonna get rid of the excess of the brush. Sorted. Right. Just a little bit of blue. And then we're looking just to fill in some of the darker spots so we missed the blue. And then I want to brush sideways down the pauldron. Gently does it. And there we go. Clean that line up. And then along the bottom, so same principle, I guess. Just, it's a bit hard to brace. Here we go. Well, the brush is a bit frayed. Okay, and then this bit here. And okay, I want to get nice and carefully into this little pauldron here on the base. Well, that's good. And then we want to side swipe down the way. Well, that's not bad. I think we did a good job there. Is there a tiny bit here? And then underneath the pack? Can't really see. Okay, that's pretty good with that one. And then on the other side, we want to just clean up this bit here. So there's a little gold there. There we go. And hello. There's a bit more there. Although the grip is a bit tricky. Okay. So now the next bit is here under the pauldron. There's a blob right there, which is tricky to see. There we go. We got it. Yay! And then remember, we also got this little gold bit on the jetpack, which we're just gonna patch up. Nice. I think, did I put gold underneath the, I did. See the jetpacks have this little gold on the exhausts. So we're gonna, the gold, right. Sorry, that's a different color. That's a blue. I think the blue's happy now. That's fine. I think they're all happy there. Yeah, okay. So we'll just clean the brush off and we'll take some of the still wet gold. Okay. Right. That's a bit messy on the edges, but alright. That's nice. I think that's better. Yep, okay. We'll head off into some blacks. Okay. So I just want to touch up the flamethrower. Oh, okay, there we go. Really just want the absolute smallest amount. Because we're not gonna... I mean, it feels like the gold and the blue that we used was a bit of a waste. Okay. Can we get a bit of water? That's better. Okay. I'll clean off the brush. Thanks, Dor. Was just checking. Much appreciated. Because I'm trying to broadcast to YouTube and Twitch, and this is a very janky setup in the dining room. So, you know, it is what it is. Like, I got OBS set up so that I can do that, and it's fine. Actually, I'm not sure I like that back, but I think this is fine for now still. Yeah, the natural light's fading though, so maybe I'll put like a something like that. Maybe like that, maybe? I might give it a bit, yeah, that's a bit nicer. Oh, okay. So, yeah, like laptop, GoPro, like, I'll just kind of like set up, little tablet to the side so I can see what's going on. And yeah, and I just set up two different scenes with two different cameras, which I thought would be fun. Because I was going to paint today. Sounds also fine? Excellent! Excellent. I've got the heater down by my toes as well, just to keep myself warm, which is perfect. And I was going to paint today anyway, and I thought, well, you know what would be fun? Is if I try stream it, you know? So, oh, our black is getting dry, so we need to pick up some of the black. And what we want to do is I didn't get good primer on the back of this gun, so that's what we're going to do now. Anyway, thanks for checking everything, Storm. I appreciate probably no one's watching, but that's not really the point. Having fun. There we go. That's better. And then I want to... how am I going to get in there? Like this way, perhaps? Yeah, like that. And get the base. Just get anything that looks grey. Okay. Drawing stuff, and my phone didn't tell me that you'd message me otherwise. Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. This was like an off-the-cuff decision. Just when I was driving home from work, I was like, I think if I want to paint tonight, because if I don't, I'm just going to fall asleep after like dinner or something. Now the tricky bit is getting all the way into the back. Oh, hold on. It's getting all the way into the back there. Because it's like really, really awkward. Oh, and his fingers aren't painted. Right at the back, he's got little fingers there that are supposed to be blue. And I'm like, how is any sane person supposed to get that? I swear, I was told you assemble these little space dudes and then you paint them. I bet it's much easier to paint the individual elements, then snap them together, rather than like trying to get in all the nooks and crannies. Like, how on earth someone is expecting me to paint this Tyranid? Look at all this details in surface area. Um, Gary's Reefwood. Hi, Jake. So, like, check out this Tyranid, right? Look at all the different angles and entry points and axis bits, and like, there's so many different details. And once you put like a white primer on it, and then you start adding all the different various paint options to it, it's like, how are you supposed to get access to these bits now that it's assembled, right? Crazy. And then just to shame you, the booklet says, "Hey, this is kind of what it looks like," but at the back, it's like, "This is what professional looks like," and yours looks rubbish. This is just like, yeah, okay, fine. Shame me. Okay, sorry. Just before this black runs out, we'll just get the last of this gun in the back, and then we're good. And then we can move on from the black. Okay, I think this guy's done. Oh, I mean, there's a teeny tiny little bit here in the arm. There we go. Because like under the little arm bits here, between like the flex of the arm there, the joint bits are all kind of, there's like a black seal. There's technically one on the neck, but I can't get in there. That's too tricky. And then the backs of the knees have it as well. There's these little black bits, which I've got. And then under the, I mean, I guess the butt area, there's like a plate, but I can see I've done a blue when it should be black. But I'm like, how on earth am I supposed to get in there and paint the guy's taint black? Thing is, I don't actually paint these guys. Sorry, no, that's the wrong word. I don't actually play. The introductory set that I bought comes with dice and playmats and everything, and obviously I want to paint everything before doing that type of stuff. But it's like larger scale. This was only what, £45 maybe, and to be honest, it was a pretty good deal because you get the snips, you get the base paints, which is over here, which are 5 of them. It's not all the highlighty bits, but it's still good. You get the brush as well, and then you get 2 of these were bonuses. So you get 5 Space Marines, and then you get a whole bunch of Tyranids as well. And then they're going to be tricky to paint, but I'll try and do them as well next. And then you get a playmat, and you get some dice, and you get a measuring ruler thing. It's like everything you need just to get like basically set up. So in terms of like money per figurines is pretty good, but it's probably like introductory level crack. It's like how they lure you in and make you play and stuff. Um, yeah. Anyway, like the next one up from that is a combat patrol at my local store, where it's £100, but I think you get like I don't know, like 20 figurines or 22 or something like that. And then and then there's like whole point systems and teams. I have no idea how to play at that, but step one is painting. Or assembly than painting, I should say. Um but I'm pretty happy with this guy now. Look, here, let me just get rid of the black on the brush. Okay. Okay, so put the brush there. So if we compare him to one of his buddies, um, we've got the purity seals, and the flamer's pretty good. We've got the pauldrons in the top of the hats and the helmet's pretty good. Oh gosh, this one's got a bit of spillover. And then the jetpacks, or not the jetpacks, the power packs. Yeah, they're okay. They could probably be slightly better, accents and highlights and stuff. See, this is hard to see, but like this guy, I really like how the Aquila came out because it's nice and clean, and it's really really good. Whereas this one here, I can totally see the gold spillover in that corner, but I'm like, how on earth do I go in there and just give the faintest little blue line without, you know, overdoing it? Oh, and I've also overdone the helmet actually. Hold on. Let's wet this down. Let's use a little bit of this last blue. See here, there's a spillover. That's a bit watery. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get into this. No! Okay, hold on. Let's wipe that off. Yes. There we go. That's better. That's nice and clean. Okay, you can come off now. We've got 2 more to go. For the Space Marines, at least. Okay, so we'll clip him off. See? That's our 5th dude. Okay. Next one's up. So I'm going to get blue, and I'm going to get like 1 bit blue and like maybe 3 bits of water. And we're going to just try and, because we need to do like 3 applications, and we're going to try and like wet paint all the blue bits, but try not to go over any of the bits that are naturally black. And also the bits that are naturally gold as well, and just see how that turns out. So we're gonna need some more, 1 blob of blue. Okay, so there's a nice dollop of blue. Okay. Okay, and let's get some water. It's probably still too thick. It's always the problem that I do sometimes, is I get it too thick on the paint on the surface. of the painting because it should just like glide over and take multiple things. But we'll see how that goes. I mean, that's not treacle. That might be okay. Just get rid of the excess. Okay, so I guess we'll start with the legs and just see how that goes. I don't want to hit the back of the knees though. Okay, you know that's pretty good. It's been quite fluidy. Go. So the important thing is it doesn't need to be like solid at the beginning. It can be like really blotchy and ugly looking, but that's because you're going to put 3 layers on the stuff anyway. So don't freak out about it like I did before. Because it's got black primer on it, I want to try and avoid just the black bits as well. Because it already looks pretty good with just a black primer. And then if I need to, I'll go back over it with the black paint if I like accidentally cover it. So, yeah, okay. We want to get the inner thigh now, but without touching the back of the knee or like the thigh touching the groin wherever it's got these, because that's like like a black seal bit, not like armor for the Space Marine. So like I want to get in here. I'm pretty certain that's like an armor plate, but this guy's got like a grenade. So I don't want to paint over that if I can help it. Okay. And there's a bit more on the other side that's like, I think I'm okay. I think I'm staying on the armor, not touching the back of the knee or the butt area. It's just tricky to see sometimes, like to get in there. Awesome. Cool. That's one one leg. And he even has like a cup or like a groin protector. So we'll get that while we're down here. There we go. Nice. Right. Okay, we can probably grab the back protector, but there's a firearm there, like a pistol that's holstered right in there. So I don't want to paint that because that should be black. And I suppose if you had more colors available, which I don't. Oh, then again, I could use. I'm only using the blue and the gold and the black, so I could use the kind of the purple and the sort of the off cream white to accentuate like the pistol and stuff. There's nothing saying I can't do that. Rather than just following exactly what the instructions tell you to do and where to paint. It's got like a little storage pouch thing here That's also black, so I don't want to touch that. Okay, let's try and get the other leg done. Being very careful of the purity seal. And there we go. And then again, the back of the... There's quite a lot of detail in like the plastic mold here, and if the paint is too thick, it just blobs over it. And that was one of the mistakes I made with one of the first models I was making, because the paint was too thick. But by watering it down, you can see like the texture and the detail under the paint, like all these little bits and pieces once it starts drying. There we go. Oh, it's getting quite dark. Okay, okay. Now we have to get the purity seal from the other side. Okay. And knee. There. Okay, now the thigh plate, I think we can get up to the black bit, which is the seal there. Okay, we can go in there. And this is fine because we want to get up to this pistol holster. I mean, presumably it's a bolter or something, but... There we go. Nice! Can get into the groin plate and just get the corner there. Nice! Okay. And then the tricky bit is behind the pistol holster. I think I might have to put the paintbrush in underneath and come in from the other direction, which is really sketchy because I always feel like I'm gonna like accidentally bump into something because I can't see the back end. Okay. I think I got away with that. Cool. That's the legs done. First coat of the legs. What do we think? Hold on, let me see if I can put that up to the camera like that. There you go. Ooh, aye, there we go. And then rotate them around. Yep. So, now let's start doing the rest of the body. Right. Um, get the hands first, I suppose. Some of the fingers, if I can get in there. What I don't want to do, there's a bottom of the holster. I don't want to get that. I can also see some areas of the primer mist on the bottom, so I'm gonna have to come back and do black on that. But just being very careful to paint just the gauntlet. Like that. Uh, there we go. Perfect. Cool. There we go. So while we're under here, I think I can get into the chest armor, but like underneath. I'm just gonna go in there and get that while I'm here, including some of the back. Okay. I'm not sure if that belt should be black, or maybe we should. What do we do with the belts and the other ones? Oh, we pelted them all blue. Okay, we painted the belts blue, so we'll just do that here as well. Oh my goodness. That's tricky stuff getting in there. Okay. We'll get the back of the arm, or the elbow, I guess. The under pauldron's going to be a kind of a gold, so I don't really need to worry too much about that. What I do want to do is get the pauldron next. Oh, getting like... Okay, I don't want to freehand that, even though my elbow's supported. Probably going to have to come back and redo this with blue anyway, once I put the gold down. And there's going to have to be like 2 more layers of blue anyway on the pauldron. But you can see, it's nicely done for like a first coat. Like so. Yeah. So while I'm here, I'm going to get more of that back done. And then see if I can get in where the back of the armor connects to the power pack. I'll get that as well. And I mean, the easier part is doing the backpack as well, because there's not really that much for this. Just leave the exhaust vent, or the 2 main ones at least, untouched, so you can do that with gold later. Oh, can't do that. It's gonna go all over the place. Need to hold it. Get in there. There we go. Perfect. Right. We'll get the back of the other side of the armor and the under of the back of the armor as we're slowly making our way around. Okay. It's got the pauldron, the left arm, but also the head area. I want to get this like here, but not touch the Aquila if possible, or the black bits. It's not gonna work. My hand's too shaky. There we go. That's better. And then we'll go down on the neck, because I think I can paint the whole helmet blue. And then we'll just go back with the gold and fix it up. Because none of the helmet's going to stay, have any blacks to it. There we go. Maybe a little bit more of the mouth in the front. That's pretty good, because like the helmet's done now, and the inner kind of like neck area. I mean, I could be kept black, I guess. But that's not bad. Right, we just need to get the pauldron on the left arm. Hey, I said this before, but if you can paint a mini like this, you can absolutely do eyeliner. It's a little bit of blue spillover, but it's still the first. It's still just the first painting, so it should be okay. All right, I get the little gap there. Make sure that's filled in, and now the left arm. So to the pauldron. Now there is an exposed elbow bit, so like this bit here is exposed as black, so we don't want to paint over that. Just there, that's fine. And then the underside of the elbow, and the under gauntlet, as well as the fingers. Oh, for some reason that's coming off. It's not push fit. Why does that not want to? Uh-oh. There we go. Oh. Okay. Let's see if we can get the gauntlets now. Oh, and there's a thumb. Can we get the top of the thumb? Yes, we can. Okay, back to the underside. You need to get the fingers on the other side of the gun. Okay. Now we have to get the inner part of the arm, which is very difficult to see. I can also see the chest, so I might actually go in there and get it as well. As far as the chest is concerned, there are. I don't want to touch the Aquila, but there are little bits in there. I might have to. Okay. And then the gut. I don't know how I'm going to get in there though. I can barely see a little on the camera. It's just like beneath the Aquila, there's like a little dark spot where the belly is. Well, maybe not. Because I need to get in here. Hmm. I want to get like just in the shoulder seam here. Like in there. That was crap. Hmm. It's a very wonky angle to be painting. Okay, I think I got that side. And then it's just the Aquila that's not painted now. Okay, that worked out better. Oh wait, no. I painted on the gun, but that's fine because when we come back with the blacks, we're gonna fix that up. There you go. There's the Aquila there. All right. For nobody watching out there, what do you think? First cover, first draft, first application of blue. Um, Pretty good. We've left the blacks untouched more or less. Um, Maybe just let that dry off. I mean, we could work with the blue that we still have. We could start on the sergeant while he's drying off. I could work. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, right. Well, we still have a bit of water. It's already drying up, but we'll see what we can make use of so nothing goes to waste. Okay, so this guy's a bit different. He's definitely far more active. He's the sergeant of the squad, and I left him to the end. So. Oh, ow. Oh. Da, da, da. Hmm. His boots are different. They've got this little kind of tube or pipe coming out here. It's fascinating. I suppose if I had other colors or maybe it was a bit more creative, I could give it like an accent or an off blue or something like that. Not entirely sure what I would paint it though. There we go. Oh yeah. It's the first leg. Let's see if we can get the thigh. Ooh, now that's tricky because he's got like a scabbard for his blade in the way. And the scabbard is. Oh no, the scabbard's black. Except the base is gold and the blade is gold. That's kind of cool. Try not to get like. There's quite large bits that are like not supposed to be blue here. we go. Oh, right, okay. I'm trying to get his cod piece next. That's what it's called. It's called a cod piece. Should I remember what the name of it was? The groin protector. Okay. Since I've been doing the belts blue, see if we can get some of the belt as well. At least I've got easier access to his chest because the weapon's not in the way this time. Oh, and he's got a pistol with a little chain thing. Oh, okay. There's a lot going on this time. Getting into this little bit here is tricky. There we go. I think the chest is actually blue. Maybe that little bit in that corner, that little bit in that corner might be black, but the inner sort of like gut bit, that's definitely blue. So we'll get that bit there. Nice. And then, oh, now I can try and get around this Aquila very, very carefully. Okay. Ah! Got some blue where that's supposed to be black. And the paint's drying up, so we're gonna have to get a fresh batch. Okay. Um, I'm actually quite happy with that. It's much easier when you have like direct access to the body parts, but we're gonna have to get some more blue. Mm, there we go. Okay, so 1, 2. Okay, and get some water. Boop. And then a bit more. That's 2 for 2. I think I want a little bit more, at least 1 or 2 more water drops. Okay. There we go. I think it's still a bit thick, but maybe 1 more water. There we go. Okay, dokie. Let's try that. Get rid of the excess. Clean up a brush. Neon pink. Hi, Kiki. What are we doing? I haven't spoken to you in a while. Sorry, TeamSpeak. I actually cancelled my Warhammer, my World of Warcraft subscription because I was like, I'm barely playing the shaman. So like, So like I was like, what do I want to do with my spare time? Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. I wasn't quite having fun with the Shaman at 56. I didn't feel like I wanted to push it any further because it was like I'd probably make it, but there was no like enjoyment and stuff. So I started playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, and that was okay, and that was fine. For the beginning areas, and I was like, well, look, I have this stuff waiting to be painted. Why don't we do that, right? And then I thought, from a technical standpoint, today when I came home from work, I was like, how would I set it up? Guild Wars 2? Okay, that's delightful. Hey, whatever makes you happy, right? So yeah, so basically we've got my GoPro and my laptop camera. Um, I decided I wanted a much nicer microphone, and yeah, so 3 coats of blue. So this guy needs 3 coats. These ones are finished. He needs 2 more coats. He needs to finish the first coat, and then I can go back to the first guy. And I'm just gonna keep using the blue while I've got it out. So I think I'm gonna start working on this guy's leg. Yeah, that's a nice consistency. It could be a bit more watery, if I'm honest, but I'll go with it. So neon pink, huh? Well, the thing is, when I bought my introductory pack, these are the colors that came with it, and they're like the bog standard colors to paint Space Marines and these Tyranids. And because it's like an intro pack, they just say you should go, be a Ultramarines fan person, which is like fine, and then there's nothing wrong with that, and that's fine, and it's okay. But like, you have to like buy the other paints and stuff. Um, and obviously they're all in the Warhammer store, and that's fine. But it costs money, and this cost £45 for the intro pack. And then I actually bought a black primer, which is what these Space Marines are coated in, so it made it much easier to paint on. I didn't bother buying a white primer because my friend has one, but she hasn't come over yet and done it with me. So like all my little Tyranid guys are waiting to be primed, which is fine because in the meantime I've still got these last 2 Space Marine guys to finish off, which is okay. Um, yeah, and then I've seen like, and this is just like boxed in colors, but neon pink, huh? You can homebrew your own chapters. So like, assuming you're still watching Cakes, what would be the chapter called if it was neon pink? Is there like subsidiary colors like neon pink and lime green perhaps, or some other thing, or like a pink and neon pink, or like a red? Those are good colors for nails actually. And then what would be they be called? Like the flesh tears? Well, no, they already exist, but you know what I mean. Um, yeah, I know you didn't think that far ahead, but now I'm questioning like, what do we do with them? And then once we've got the color base established, it doesn't matter. You've got the good space boys, you've got the bad space boys, Chaos and the Imperium, and then you got like, and that's for Space Marines, which what these models are. So like you can pick and match like any you can go with the established colors of established chapters, which is fine, or you can just make your own homebrew chapter. So like if you want neon pink, are they good guys or bad guys? And then if they're bad guys, we need to pick a god that they worship, one of the chaos ones. And then we need a backstory for them, Like why are they those colors? What planet do they come from? What founding chapter are they from? Or is it a mystery and they don't know and they've lost their history and they're trying to find their artifacts and their past? Why have they lost their history? Was their homeworld destroyed 1,000 years ago and they're like a roaming space chapter that doesn't have like a monastery or a home planet? Questions, questions. It's part of fun. Um, okay. Why did my phone go off? Email. Oh, what's that? No. Um. Uh. Oh, hello. Right. This back thigh is really tricky. I mean, at the moment, because I only have paints for Space Marines, I'm not exactly painting them Space Marine-y. I'm going more liberal with the golds on the helmet and stuff. So maybe you can call them like an offshoot or something. Um, I think that's the other leg happy. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna move into the territory of the arms in a moment. I'm gonna get this very tricky under chest bit here. Okay, and we'll get the drawing blade arm as well now. He's got a nice little control panel, his wrist. Ooh, and the gauntlet holding the blade as well. And then the little fingers. Ah. Is that a scabbard guard? Oh, it is. I've gone over the hand guard. All right. We'll fix that. Oh, hi. Ooh, what time is it? Oh, I'm late. Doesn't matter. Mm, okay. There we go. There we go. Oh, oh, it's just a game thing. I forgot to do. It's fine. And I also need to go do some paperwork. Um, I've been filling in some of um more more legal red tape paperwork. And so I've got this really big PDF form that I've been filling in, and I was doing like half of it at work today, just when I had some free time. But I was missing some details that were obviously at the house, so we're here. So like I can't. I thought I would paint these guys for like the rest of the evening, and maybe I will. Um, I mean, it's just two more, but they have to do like a bunch of applications, and it's 7 o'clock. Well, we'll see how we go. I guess it's not the end of the world if I don't do the paperwork today. Um, right. Um, because I'd like to. Oh, that's a strap for the weapon there. Okay, we'll avoid that. I'm assuming the strap will be black. I'm surprised it's not like mag locked or something more fancy. Okay, now let's get this pauldron. Right. Yeah, I meant to do something at 6 o'clock as well. It's already 7, so oopsie. Hey, time flies when you're painting, right? Although I feel like this is perhaps a more of a communal experience, and you want to like paint with other people and ask for advice. So what do you do here? What do you do there? You know? There we go. It's not perfect, but it doesn't have to be because I know I'm going to go over it with gold, so I'm not too concerned about missing out. I do want to get this chest bit done properly though. Also, he's not wearing like a helmet, so I'm wondering if I should paint his total head blue and then go over with a white, or leave the black base and then just go straight into like a. No, I think because he's got a respirator on and stuff, I think I might actually paint his head blue entirely, and then that means I get all the technology and hardware covered, and then I can just paint the white bits where the skin is or something. It's fascinating how the bracing of the hand and the applying of stability, whether it's elbows or wrists and steadying, is very similar to applying makeup. um, in my experience. Well, maybe if it's just like eyeliner. Okay. Oh, he's got a blue head for now. Okay. All right. We need to get the other arm now. I wonder what we're going to paint the gun. Probably keep it black with some gold, maybe? Um. Oh, it doesn't say what the gun's painted. It doesn't show. Hold on. Okay. So the gold at the base has a little gold at the very tip, but the gun itself isn't. Okay, we can be creative then. We can do whatever we want. Okay. So we want to get more of the arm, and the back, up to the pauldron line. And then there's, oh yeah, there is an exposed sort of like inner elbow junction. So we need to be careful right here that we don't go over that with the blue. There we go. Okay, we missed that. Nice. But we want to catch the little side bits with blue though. There we go. And this is really tricky because it's like, there we go. And then we want to get in there. Oh my goodness, this is tricky and very, very shaky. How am I going to steady my hand and steady the model upside down? Okay, that's one. Nice. Okay. Gauntlet time. And see the primer hasn't quite got like these hidden little crevices on the other side of the gun. So I'll have to come back and paint them with the black just to make them less grey and more poppy, as in like visually striking. There we go. So that's the arm. Oh, I painted the scabbard somehow. Oh well, we'll have to go back over that with the black. Okay, pauldron time. My goodness. The amount, I mean, I know I'm a novice and this has taken a while. And I suppose someone who knows really what they're doing. Well, then again, they'd probably take the same time per model, but the detailing of the model would be much better. But it's still taking a while. And then if you think about like the played army size, which is like 2,000 points, that's like, I don't know, 40, 50 figurines maybe? It's hard to say. I'm not that knowledgeable, but that, not to mention some of them are much bigger, and like vehicles and stuff. Oh, it's tricky to get into that corner with that backpack. Okay, we got it. Okay, right. Well, this paint is drying quickly, so we want to get the back of his plate here. What is this? That's some sort of ammo clip, but there's a very thin line in there we want to get. And then the underbase of the armor plate. And we want to get the backpack before we run out of paint. And then that way we've got a first base layer on both of our models. Oh, we have to get the connecting part between the back as well. There we go. Don't want to touch the strap for the weapon. That's there. I'm trying to keep that untouched. There we go. Some more water. Okay. There we go. Much better. It's a little bit more runny. Gets where we want it to go. Okay. Is there anything we've missed? Huh? So we've got the helmet area and the inner sort of neck as well. We've got the pauldrons, we've got the arms, we've got both legs, we've got the central groin area, and we've got the backpack. I think he's pretty good. I'll need to touch up a bunch of pieces, but that's quite nice. See? And the camera makes him way more blue than he actually is. But, you know, we've avoided the bits that we didn't want to paint, more or less, which is fine. So, put him down there to dry. And we'll pick up the other guy. Hello. Still got some paint, so we're going to do the second layer of blue on this guy now. Bingo. Okay. Lovely. More water. I have to get some more paint out in a sec. So that's the front left leg. See if we can get the right leg done with what we've got left over. Be careful not to touch the purity seal. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Paint it from the other direction so we don't get that purity seal. So we want to get right on the line there and not more. There we go. Okay. Oh, while avoiding the undesirable paint spots, the no touches. Oh, this one's tricky. Because the holster for the pistol's in the way. Okay, we got that. Now we're going to try and redo the cup. Oh, and the belt as well while we're at it. Okay. I think that's both the legs. I guess we'll try the right arm. While we still have the last edges of paint before it dries. It's tricky to get the inside bits here. Yeah, that's cool. But honestly, when I started doing this, it was more of a case of just me streaming. Well, me painting, and I thought it would be a fun experiment to see if I could stream it effectively. Like, I don't know what the quality's like from the top camera here. I know that if I had like a DSLR, like something with a nice autofocus and a good zoom, that would make it way better. So you would see it like my eyes see it. Oh, my back. Oh. Okay. Uh, yeah, we need more paint. Mm, okay. That's maybe the equivalent of 2 bits of paint. Let's get some water. Mm, I think probably not. It's probably still too treacly. It probably really should be much watery. It's just my experience with this is really bad, and I don't know if I'm doing this right or not. Okay, let's finish this guy's second paint. So we want to get the pauldron down on the left side. And then I guess the back bits, connecting the backpack and then the backpack itself. And I guess we'll get the neck ring. And then the helmet. There we go. Because if we get the helmet just fine, I can then move on. There we go. Cool. I think I need to get the left arm. Yeah, the left arm's missing. Oh, also underneath the left arm, but it's quite tricky to get at. And I want to be careful I don't get the elbow joint, or the under elbow joint, I guess. And, oh, the little thumb. I remember the thumb. Here we go. Let's get the thumb. Woot! There we go. Oh, little fingerinos. Okay, I think we did the legs, we did the waist section, did the arms. I don't really want to do the chest if I can help it. Ah! Crumbs. I blobbed onto the Aquila, but we're going to gold that anyway, so that's fine. Um, okay. Yeah, he can dry for his second coat. Okay. We'll bring back the sergeant for his second coat. Okay. Okay, it's the lower leg, and get into these little nooks and crannies for the thigh plating, but again, without touching the knee brace and I guess the butt seal as well, or like the back of the thigh, which is there, which I've kind of already done. Oh, and I've missed a bit under here. And there. Cool. And there we go. Try not to touch the scabbard this time. I'm going to paint over that anyway. Oh, and get the belt. Yep, the belt, the belt. Guess we can get the chest as well. Just the upper belt and the chest bit, but not touching the seal bit. Okay. I think I've done the right leg. I need to do the left leg though. Okay. Get the bit there by the joint on the foot to the shin. And then there's this little tricky bit in here between the gun and the thigh plate. There we go. I didn't get that before. And then under the knee plate, there's another bit there. I think we got that bit. And then there's this little bit in here. Ah! Oh, I got some spillover on the black bit. We'll see if we can fix that after. Oh, look at this. There's a little armor plate right there. Okay, let's dab a little bit of blue on the brush and see if we can get in there and get it. Oh my goodness me. Oh, nice. We got it. We got it. We got it. All right. Get that bit. Oh, yes. Okay. So we're back on the arms. So we'll get the blade arm. But not the black seal, as always. And then we don't want to touch the pommel of this kind of blade. So, or the, I guess the handguard perhaps? Did we get all the fingers? I think we did, okay. But there's this inner side here that we didn't get before. Who is messaging me? Stuff. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's get the backpack. Okay, and then the connecting bit between the backpack and the chest armor. Okay. And then the back of the chest armor and the underneath bit. Okay, and then I guess the under front chest as well. Up to the Aquila. in there. A little dab. Okay, another neckline. There we go. There we go. Now paint the head. Maybe I shouldn't have done a second line on the head because I feel like I'm losing some of the texture and he's getting just kind of blobbed over, and I want to do the highlights with other colors. I don't know. We'll see. Need to get the back though, where the strap is. There's a little gap in here that's not the strap that I've missed. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we got it. Excellent. And then there's this little bit between the strap, the gun, and the chest in here. Cool. Um, okay, we did the legs, we did the waist. Did I do both arms? We haven't done the pauldrons, and I only did the left arm, not the right arm. Okay. You used to watch me play CV on World of Warships 9 years ago and stopped playing after the rework. I'm glad to see I'm doing well. Well, thank you. Um, yeah. Uh, I think. Hold on. Let me just hop over if you're still here. So like, yeah, I guess. Like I played on a little bit beyond the when the rework came along, and I played on and off. I think for a few years because I mean, let's be clear, the rework was like 6 or 7 years ago, wasn't it? It was like 2018 or something. And we played a little bit further. We played some action carriers, and played some cruisers and other ships. On and off throughout the years. I like the hybrid carriers. They were kind of fun in warships, but they're kind of actiony. And I know that I heard they're doing like a rework or something on the carriers, but I was never really good at action, and apparently action's still quite powerful, and it's probably like the CV spotting or something. Why they just never did minimap spotting only and then not ship detection, I don't know, but maybe there's a reason behind it. I'm not entirely sure. Hold on, I need to get this little bit here and this little bit there, and then the inside gauntlet. But I'm well. Um, yeah, life's gone through changes. But otherwise, well, playing different video games, playing different stuff. I consider. Oh, and here's the thing. I actually considered going back to play some World of Warships, but for some reason, I can't log into my account anymore. Um, like, it wants me to link my EU, my NE, and my Asia account, which I did. But then there's some weird Google link on the Asia one as well, and it keeps breaking. And because I don't link all four, it won't let me log in just to my EU one because it keeps saying, no, you must link beforehand. And then I'm like, well, okay, can I just log in and like disconnect the Asian one because I've barely touched it in years? No, you can't. So you're stuck out of your account. Well, what would you do? And then I sent a support ticket to Wargaming, I don't know, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's like, I can't log in, here's my details, I can't link it, here's some pictures of the screenshots and the issues that I'm suffering from. But, I mean, they didn't get back to me. So, I mean, maybe it's saving me a hassle not being able to get back into warships again. But I was just curious to see how the game's progressed and, tinker around with some of the stuff I've got. Yeah. Yeah, it's rare. Like, I mean, the wargaming client is on my computer. I don't have warships installed because I need to log in first or something like that, and it's not working. So, like, I'm like, fine, fine. You know what? I only wanted to play like 2 or 3 games. Maybe I would have streamed, the 2 or 3 games and seen how it went. But like, nah, that's not. That's that's not how it goes. It's like no bueno. So at the end of the day, I'll just play like Kingdom Come Deliverance or something, or better yet, I'll just paint my little space dudes. You know. Right, we need to get the pauldrons, and then this guy's second coat's done. Premium ship's still like £40 or something, or like €40, like for the big ones, because like ultimately that's how much this intro pack for Warhammer cost. And like, I remember the Puerto Rico was like €100 or something, and I bought it with doubloons or something. Um, that's a combat patrol, isn't it, for the figurines? So like, I very much feel like where should my money go? And right now, it's not into Wargaming's pockets. I mean, bless them for their game. I know they need money and stuff, but I don't see if I can't get into my game client and my account, then why or there's no way that I'm gonna spend cash. Anyway, that's beside the point. Okay, right. That's that pauldron. I'm gonna get the other side on, and then we'll have a look. This will be two coats of blue on both of them. We need to. I think what I might do, um, is I might avoid the third coat of blue and do the gold and the black fixes, and then apply the third coat of blue and correct any of like the little mistakes, but like a very careful third coat of blue. Right, see, so he's pretty good. So like here, I'll check that out. Right. So oh, hold on. Yeah, my bad. There you go. So like he's doing pretty well. There's a few mistakes like there and whatnot, like oversplash on the blue when I was doing it. But that's no big deal because we can fix that. Because when we go with the black and the golds, so he's quite nice. So um, these two guys, they've both now had their second coat of blue. The remaining five at the back, they're quote unquote finished. Insofar as they've got their golds, they've got their black trim. There doesn't seem to be much like colors that are not supposed to be where they're supposed to be, if that made sense. Um, and the little accents and stuff like that. So these guys I feel like are done. Like I know there are people out there that do like highlighting and all the extra super awesome detail to make it super detailed. That's even in the manual booklet as well. But I digress. I'm not that skilled, and I don't even have the colors of the paints for that. So okay, okay, okay. Right. So what do we think? We can do probably the gold accents next. So if I plonk him in to the holder, if I get some more gold, we can do the flamethrower. We can do the pauldron highlights. We can do the helmet, and then we can get the. I'm not sure how that's supposed to snap together. Well, anyway, yeah. So the flamethrower, the golden pauldrons, the helmet, just match only Aquila, just like matches was already there with these ones. And then while the gold's still out, we'll do the next guy as well, his gold. Then we'll go do the blacks, and then we'll go do a final coat of blue. Okay. So le gold. Okay, so I don't need much gold, so I'm just gonna get one blob of gold. Okay. And if I need more, then just pull it out. I'll get another layer. Okay. Get the excess off the brush if I can. And then grab some water. Maybe 2 or 3 blobs of water would be nice. There we go. That's 3 blobs of water. That feels pretty fluidy. Yeah, that's probably good. Right. So we'll get rid of the excess, clean the brush. Um, okay, right. Gold time. So, start with a flamethrower, I think. There we go. Just need to be careful when I get into the corner here. I don't want to go over to where the black is. There we go. How's that? And then just get the nose or the gun, but not the the lighter bit. So just the upper part. Like that there. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Nice. There we go. I might come back and do the other side again. I'm just gonna get the back side now. And it's watery enough that it's going in all the little dimples and stuff, which is nice. There we go. Booyah. And then, good. Okay. And we scroll along the top. Nice. Okay, let's do another application because it's still a bit of black is visible. Try and get into that corner. There we go. And then paint along the top. Okay. And then other side. And then one more on the front. And we're not too blobbed. We want some texture detail. Okay, that seems pretty good for the flame on the front. Okay. Right, next. Helmet and pauldrons, and then the little jetpacky bit. We'll do that before I forget. So we'll just go under here. There we go. And then this one. Sorted. Okay. Whew. Okay, here's the tricky part. This is the really tricky part. Is doing the lining along the pauldron is like without letting it like blend over into the blue. I mean, we're gonna redo the blue anyway, but still. See, I've already blended. I've already gone over. Oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, get the under pauldron now. And then, oh my goodness, look how much I've absolutely destroyed that pauldron. I didn't realize I was wiping so much. Well, that's a good thing we're going to do another blue line. That's terrible. That's my worst. That's my worst work yet. Ah, I thought I was doing so well. Mm. Okay, let's try painting sideways. I think we got all of that there. Okay, we got all of that there. Right. Let's see if the next pauldron's any better. This is so hard. It's like the trickiest part. Maybe I should do the gold first before I start painting the blues. No, because I just go over the gold. It's much easier, I think, to do the gold and overlap on the blue and just come back and then very gently apply the blue because you've got more space to work with inside the pauldron. Like, I feel like my hands are pretty stable, but like at the same time, my goodness, I'm like all over the place in the fine detail. Okay, now we just need to get the back. Well, that one was good. Never mind. That one was better. Okay, we need to do the Aquila on the front and the helmet. So, or maybe it's not the Aquila. Maybe it's something else. Because it's got the death skull in it rather than. Still. Ah! I think I clipped the neck. And I clipped the top of the gun. That's fine. I'm going to come back with the black anyway. I didn't get all the way down though into the. There we go. We got all right. So that's the chest done. The gold. All right. So the golds are on right, and then they can just be correctively overpatched with the black and the blues. So that's fine. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can do the helmet without messing up. What do we think? It's pretty good. Right now I need to get the. I want to do the eyes as well, but this is always like super difficult. Get a bit of water. Maybe dilute it a bit more. Okay. Ooh, ooh, I like that one. That one's good. No. Mm. That's not as good, but it's okay. That's fine. Okay. His gold's on. Um, We'll come back, let that gold dry, and we'll come back with a black and then a blue to fix that. Okay, now as for this guy, the sergeant of the squad, we might need to get more gold here because it's drying up. But we want to paint the scabbard, but not the whole scabbard, just the tip bit here. At least that's what the pictures tell me to do. And then the back underside. Okay. So that's that bit done. And the blade is also gold, including the pommel. So the pommel is this bit here that we deliberately didn't paint blue. Like that. Cool. Alright. And then the blade and the handguard are like gold. What's the cap of the scabbard? Or the scabbard cap, where the blade comes out, that's also gold. Okay. Try to get the underside now. And the back bit, which is very tricky. I think we can be happy with that. That's not bad, right? Okay, well, I mean, I know we need to fix that little blotch of blue there. But according to the picture guide, that's pretty much what we're aiming for. Alright, we'll get the flamethrower next. I might have to, I'm almost certain I'll have to get more gold out of the paint. Mm, there we go. How's that? Perfect. Okay, alright, so the pauldrons. Oh, well, the Aquila might be not that bad. Maybe I could try the center chest thing adornment. See when there's not like, like this giant gun obstructing the chest? I'm not saying it's easy, and I'm still making mistakes. It's definitely more fun. Yep, I made mistakes there on the right hand side. I blobbed into the blue, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Right. Okay. Oh, a bit more water. Let's see if we can get the pauldrons. Oh my goodness, my hand is shaking so bad. Do I need sugar? Do I need less sugar? Do I need caffeine? Do I not need caffeine? Like, how do I get the... Ah! Oh, I guess the front of the gun's gonna be gold. How we get that little bugger in the back of the backpack there is beyond me. Um, that went better than I thought. Yeah, I think we got it quite well. Good. Okay. There might be a little spill in the corner there, but that's not so bad. Right. Can we get this other pauldron done? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with the pauldron on that one. That went better. There's a little bit at the back though I could do with like a gentle. There we go. Okay. And just finish up the under pauldron because it's a little blotchy. See, there's a bit under the gun there. I might have to slide in. There we go. All right. Um, blade, scabbard, Aquila, pauldrons. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the head because that's like technically hair. So I guess I could paint it like a white maybe, and then do like a black on the head for the hairline, like a black hair, because gold there wouldn't be appropriate. Okay. Well, I've run out of gold anyways. Clean that off. Woohoo! Okay. So we want black. One blob of black. Make a bit more. There we go. Okay. So, mix that there. Get some water. Water it down. That's a bit one for one. Let's get another one. One more. Okay, that's quite watery. I think that's quite watery. Okay, get rid of the excess, and then clean the brush. Go. Clean it off. Okay. Okay. Some black. Now let's fix up that scabbard. Okay, and the underside. And I think we want to try and fix the inside of the flamethrower because the primer didn't quite get it as much as we wanted it to. He's also got a little pouch there. I want to get that. And I want to get the inner leg. Ah, my brush is free though. Okay, got that. Get the inner bit of the gun. And the Promethean fuel tank. Okay, get the inside of the handle. That's nice. And we'll grab the outside of the handle as well. Cool. Oof. Okay. The back of the no, the back of the knees are almost good, but that's better. And then on the underside, like the butt area, there's a little bit of blue overspill, so we'll get that fixed. Excellent. Let's see. The little pouch thing here needs a bit of black. There we go. Oh, we didn't do gold on the bottom of the pistol. So we might have to come. If we're doing gold on the other guy, or we just like get a bit of water or something, maybe we can get that on there. Fix the black here with some gold overspill. There we go. There we go. Okay. Anything else? Oh, we said we wanted to put the top of the head. We wanted that black. Maybe I should do the white first. I think I need to do the white first before. I think I need to paint his head white before I do the black on the top bit. Yeah. Well, we did need to do the gold on the exhaust bits as well. Okay. Hold that thought. Since we've got the black out, let's put the other guy in. And, there we go. Right. Okay, so we're gonna get this bit here, fix the gun, because we painted on the gun. And we also got gold on the handle on the top, so we'll fix that. Okay. Touch up the base of the Promethean bottle. Oh, and the underside isn't primed very well, so let's get that. Okay. He has a grenade, or maybe no, it's a spare fuel canister. That's what it is, I think. So we'll fix him up, make him nice and coloured like the rest. And then he's got this little cylindrical pouch that's got a bit of blue on it. So we got that. The pistol's fine. Well, there's a little blue splash on the under bit there. That's very tricky to get at, and it's not much. There we go. Okay, there we got it. We got it. Um. Mm, oh, the elbow bit. There we go. Mm, get that bit there. I don't think he needs much more. Um, no, he needs a blue touch over, that's for sure. Oh, I made a mistake. the helmet's going to be really difficult to put a third layer on with the gold already there. So I should have done 3 layers there. Oh well, you live and learn. I'll do the back of the knees because I can see some blue on the back of the knees. Okay. And then the other knee. And there we go. And then we'll fix up the pistol holder. And then there's a little bit there, a wash of blue. Okay. Do a bit of black on that pipe. Okay. Okay. We're gonna need a bit more gold, so that black's probably gonna dry off. Okay. I just need the smallest amount of gold because I want to touch up the blade there. And what else did I say? Oh, and the under the jetpacks as well. I forgot to do that. Or not the jetpacks, the you know. Oh my goodness! I closed that. Okay, just a little bit of gold. A little bit of water. Okay. Okay. And then the jetpacky bit. No, the exhausts. Oops. Okay. All right. Let's be happy with that. Is there any goldy bits I want to do for this guy? I don't think so. I mean, the gold's very watered down at the moment. It's easy to get into there. I guess we want to do our third coat of blue. Third and final coat of blue. Okay. Right. Maybe 2 blobs of blue because we're doing like the whole model, but we're going to be very careful with it. And then we're kind of just doing it in a corrective manner. So, 1, 2. You do that first. Some water. And some more. And again. And maybe one more. There we go. Okay. I can work with this. Right, we'll clean the blade. The blade? The brush. Right. Ah. Wow. Okay, here we go. Careful not to touch the back of the knees. And then into the thigh plate very carefully to not touch the scabbard. Inner thigh plate, so as not to touch the natural black bits. There we go. And a little back plate here. Okay. And then a little butt plate. Careful with what I said there. Okay, so we need to sneak into this little bit in here. Yeah, okay, that's fine. The first application was better. Might have to black the weapon again. There we go. And there we go. The inner thigh. And yeah, it's good. And then the codpiece. Okay, and then the belt. And then the inner chest. I'm gonna have to fix that with a black. Yeah, the idea of doing the third coat last is a mistake. Do the third coat and then come back and apply a very gentle, like, fourth application to fix any problems. Because I said I wouldn't be doing, like, I've already painted over the pommel, which means I'm gonna have to do a gold again, which means I'm gonna have to do a black again. And it just means getting more paint out and stuff. So yeah, this was fine, but I could have done a better job, you know? This this could have been done better. Oh well. Right, and also now we want to be super careful and clean. Mm. I don't think I want to paint the head anymore because it's already quite thick in paint. So we'll do like the abdomen. Abdomen? Abdomen. The front bit. Okay. We do the other pauldron now, so let's be careful. Let's do the backpack now and fix the gold bit there. And get the back of the chest, I guess. Um, ah! I'm gonna have to get the black out because I did these bloody pouches. I got it. It's like, you know how you feel like you're close to finishing? And you're like, yay, we're doing well, woo, in the game. And then it's like, nah, sis. You, you done messed up. Go get them colors back. Okay, well, this black is still not dry. So, quickly. Well, the black's still here. Right, what are we fixing? We are fixing the Promethean thing. Boom. I think it's mostly golds I have to fix. Uh, Nozzle of the weapon. Um, oh, yeah, I'm not doing the head until... I guess we can get in the arm bit there. Okay, and then the knees, they are fine. Just... I can't fix that. Okay, the top of the pouches. Okay. And then the side of the weapon pouch. There we go. Okay. And then... oh, here, the pouch on the inner chest bit. I remember getting that. Okay. Okay, good. Good. We fixed all the black bits. Okay. Okay. Need to get a bit of blue. Fix this bit here. Okay. We'll pop this guy off. And then I'll put him back on because he needs a lot of blue revision. Okay. Especially around the pauldrons. But let's get started with the legs for the base of the third layer. Right now to get the inner thighs. Okay. And then like the hip plate. Oh, and then this little bit here. It's like you can't do any sweeping strokes because I've already touched the holster there slightly. It's like everything has to be extremely refined from point to point. It's not like broad brush strokes. It's like, no, you're going from here to here and that's it. It's like just the belt right now and around it and then no more. And then just the inner thigh. And not anywhere that I can't see. And then there's the other hip plate. Ooh, and then, yeah, there. And then the back of the other thigh plate on the rear. I need to fix that in a bit. And then the rear plate. And then the bit in between there. It's not great. And now to do the bottom left leg. Okay, that's the waist down. So we'll fix the little bits now of gold on the arm, like there. Could probably come back with the black and fix the base of the trigger on the rifle, or the flamethrower, I should say. Let's get the other arm. Okay. Right. I don't think I can really get in the chest, so I'll get the back. Uh, okay. And then we'll get the power pack and the connecting to the back. I don't think I can put the blue back on the helmet. I think the 2 layers is just going to have to be enough for the helmet, because I'll ruin all the golden highlighting work. That's my mistake for putting that on too soon. Okay. Let's see if we can get these pauldrons fixed. The corner is tricky. The brush isn't playing particularly nicely. Looks like we've fixed that pauldron up nicely. And we do the same on the other side. Okay, It's not perfect, but it's definitely better. We're going to leave the head alone. Yeah, so I think he's... Maybe if I get the black out, I might tweak and do a little few touch-ups, but he's pretty much as good as the rest now. Okay. Does this guy need any more blues? No. He needs a gold for the touch-up here and to put in the end of the weapon. And then he needs a gold and a white. And maybe a black as well. Okay. Try something new. We'll get the white in. Okay. So we haven't used that at all. Ah, okay. Oh my, it's a bit manky. Hold on. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, oh, better, much better. So just a small bit of white because we really are just painting the guy's head. We might, I don't know, be creative and put white somewhere else, but I'm not entirely sure where. Okay, let's add a tiniest blob of water. Okay, let's see, how are we going to do this? Oh my gosh. No, we definitely need a black again because we want to... Oh my goodness me. I'm not sure this is a good idea. Feels dumb. I'm trying to avoid the respirator. Like, I'd like to paint the respirator maybe like a gold along with the headphones or, you know, the ear sets he's got. I kind of feel because it's got like a blue base layer, not like a or like a base white. Sorry, it's like a base of blue the way it's going on. It's actually quite tricky to do. I think we need um, a bit of gold for the rebreather, and a bit of black for the hair, and a bit of gold for like the ear bits, like I said, and then it might look okay. And besides, is there anything else we want to paint white? Um, not there. Do I want to do the pistol white at all? I know the gold is going to be on the tail. Um, is there anything that we want to do white on this? Maybe the nozzle? No, that'd be like a gold. Okay. Alright. We'll just try and use up some of this white then on the guy's head. Okay, that needs to dry. I'm not entirely sure that's a smart idea. Okay. By the time we get that paints ready, maybe it will be dry. So I want to get gold first, fix the weapon, do the ears and stuff like that, and the respirator mask, and then we'll do a black on the mohawk on his head. Okay. So we just want the smallest bit of gold again, because we're not really doing much. It's already too much, I think. We'll water that down, but not too much, because I don't want to... Yeah, that's actually... Okay, that's fine. Okay. Get rid of the excess. Let's clean it. Okay. So, okay, we want to try get gold on, first of all, the base of the pistol's little kind of trinket thing. I think I might paint the exit of the pistol with like a gold as well. This doesn't tell me to do that, but I think that would be nice. Okay, so like, just a little bit here. Just a little bit there. There we go. So, little tip of the pistol. Okay. And the little talisman tail. Okay, so next we want to try and paint. Oh, this brush is really giving me issues because it's like spraying. So we want to basically get the front respirator only. Well, this is really difficult. The respirator and then the ear bit. It's not great. There's a bit of oversplash, but I feel like that's more the brush's fault than mine because it's like it's fraying and I can't get it to keep to a fine point. Try and get the back here. And then that'll be that, and then we'll just do the black on the top. No, I don't think I can get in there. That's too challenging. Ah, look at that. I got the most of the gold off there. That was a big blob. I've still got some wet blue. Yeah, I've got some wet blue. I'm just gonna fix over that. Okay. Anything else needing blued? I need to gold that pommel. And I need to black his head. Okay, so gold the pommel. And then we're going to use black to fix the base. Okay, so a little bit of gold on the pommel. Okay. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. That's that fixed. Any other gold bits? No. Maybe? Okay. Okay. What about this guy? Any gold bits in this guy? No. So just some little bit of black to fix the base pedestal and give this guy a mohawk. And we're done! Yes! Okay. Small dollop of black. There we go. One small dollop of black. Okay. Okay. And a bit of water. Okay. And we want to basically brush the mohawk on. Okay, I'm going to fix the little bit of black on the blue smudges on the base unit. Okay. Okay. And then this guy's got the same. Go. I think that's the base pedestal fixed. There's only black corrections that I need to do for this guy. Um, Maybe fix this little grey bit there. Okay. And fix the little holster maybe. Okay. Um, Inner thigh points. Okay. Okay, that's good. Um, no, the arms are fine, and the back is fine, so I think he's okay. And the weapon doesn't have too many. There's no real grey points. Maybe just a little bit in there. Okay. Right. Let's have a look at you. Let's try another layer of head. Ah, shoot. Oh well, that was a mistake. Nah, I'm gonna have to get white out again. That was so close to being great. That's annoying. Okay, well, while we've got the black, what else? Mm. Side of the pistol. A bit more on the scabbard. Flamethrower seems good. Okay. Alright. Do you have any wet blue? We do have some wet blue. There's a little hip plate there that needs a bit more. So we're just gonna put in this little hip plate that's touching the scabbard. There we go. That's a nice little blue touch. All right. All we need now is the last bit of white for the head, just to fix the smear that I did. Really just needs to be the smallest. And I'm not going to water it. I think I'm going to try and keep it thick. Maybe it'll be easier to apply if it keeps the paintbrush, like, the bristles together. I just need the most gentlest. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh. All right. So, as you can see, he's kind of got like a golden respirator, which is kind of fine. And like the chest bit, it's like I could try paint his cheek, but I don't have like I don't feel like the brush is fine enough. I feel like if I'm gonna advance like in technique, I need to be able to get finer brushes. Okay, I got his that bit done, and I guess I'm just gonna paint his forehead, and then maybe the side. Okay. I think that worked out. We got the cheek back. And the other side's got a tinge, and I mean a tinge of blue. I don't think I can get in there though. And there's a little bit in like the lower cheek there. That's a little bit difficult to get to, but like you've got the nice mohawk black with the hair, and the face is kind of white. which is okay because he's not wearing a helmet, and he's got a golden like respirator and whatnot. So I think he's done. I'm gonna say he's done. You can always come back and like touch up and whatnot. Let's clean off the brushes. The brush, I should say. Really clean. Okay. The brush. So we have our space dudes all sorted. Ready to, well, it's not exactly it's not exactly an army, but it's a nice little patrol, a little squad with the sergeant up front. That's kind of cool. Boop. Right. Um, what I don't have at the moment, and I'm not going to do now because it's going to take far too long, is these guys are awesome. So those are the Space Marines, and they're Ultramarines more or less, and they're all Canadan, which is awesome. And there's 7 of them because I got 2 extra ones. Normally there's just 5, so they're cool. Now, I'll show you here. Hold on. Hello. Ah, well, it's nice to see you. So I'm just gonna change the. Here we go. Hi. So, we have here the guide that came with the introduction handbook, and as we can see, flip back. You can see how it's like kind of instructing you, like do the blue and then do the black, and you see how this guy's got the white head and the black kind of mohawk, except I went with the gold face respirator rather than the blue one that they show here. But the crazy thing is that they show the most rudimentary colors, and we'll come to the Tyranids in a second, but then they show like, hold on, here they are, right, look, like get this, right. Space Boys, and I know it's quite a sheen on the page, but look, it's solid blues, it's basic colors. It's kind of what my guys are. You know, they're nothing fancy, they're solid colors, they're solid hues, they're all fine. But then they show you the backs of what like a super awesome painted kind of one is. And look at this. They have highlighting and sheen and multiple colors. And then they've got edges, like they've got blue and then they've got a blue edge, and then the helmet is like multiple colors of the edge. The Aquila's got shading and lighting and all that type of stuff from it. It's like, and they've got pauldrons and their squad numbers and stuff. It's like, wow. Yeah, anyway. Oh, sorry, fell in love with the RTSCV videos. Still watch from time to time. You're the reason I got into the WoWs. Sorry for the different. No, it's fine. It's like, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, but it's like it's crazy. And then this is also the Tyranids that comes with the pack, right? So when it tells you how to do the Tyranids, it's basically like do a white primer, and then this is what your Terrans are going to look like. They're going to look like blue and purple, right? That's kind of what it looks like. Blue and purple, nothing fancy, maybe a bit of black. Hey presto, you got it. And then over here, the little buggers. Look at this. It's like purple and like hints of red and accent lines, and on the purple they've got like accent whites and whatnot, and then there's all these streaks and marks and like accentuations, and you're like, hold on a second, have you seen these models? These guys are little buggers to paint. First of all, I need to prime it, so that's no big deal. But like, look at all these nooks and crannies and little edge bits, and you're telling me you're supposed to assemble these before you paint them? Like this rifle, for example, there's detailing and edge lines. The molds are absolutely gorgeous. But I'm like, well, I'm supposed to get the tongue a different color, and then I'm supposed to do like the hard, like, armored scale, like a purple, but then I'm supposed to do like white accents and stuff, like compared to what the really good people do. And I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me. Yeah, you're right. I love the lore of Warhammer as well. Like I read all the books. I've been reading them since 2019. I really like the Siege of Terra series, and from Warhammer 30k, and I like the Ring of Fire, and then also Gilliman's Return and all that type of stuff that progresses the storyline. And the Dante series is really good when they were fighting Tyranids. And then he basically defeats them all, and then Gilliman turns up at the end and gives them Imperium Nihilus. It's all kind of good stuff. But anyway, so yes, so Space Marines done. A whole squad pack of Tyranids. They're gonna go, and then I got 2 free gift Skavens. So I'm just pretending in my lore that these 2 Skavens somehow got caught in some warp shenanigan chaos rift, and they appeared in 40k, and they've been adopted by the Tyranids. So they just play with the Tyranids now. So they're just gonna be like they won't have the shooting fire, but they'll have the melee element of these guys. That's my internal lore when I start playing, because the introductory set was only like £45. And it came with everything you'd need. So it's like a playmat, there's dice, measurement stick, the rule book, the handbook. It came with all these base paints. It came with a pair of snips to take out of their mold casts. Came with the paintbrush as well, although this one's not doing very well anymore. So like it's everything for a complete newbie like myself to get started, and that's great. But like the next step up is like £100, so I'm not, I'm not in any rush. I'm just taking it easy. What else? Yeah, and then this is going to take me a long time to paint these guys. Whether or not I paint them like really well and put a lot of attention to detail into them, or I just do like the two-tone white and purple after the primer, I just say that's good enough because I don't really want to play Tyranids. I just want to have them base painted and not kind of like their plastic color. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, this is probably like if I like this, so it's maybe a future stream or something, or I'll just do it off stream or whatnot. It really depends. So, anyway, I'm gonna go have some dinner and relax because that has been a 3 hours and 15 minute stream. So, thank you for watching. If you did, it was more of a cathartic experience for myself. I'm gonna hang up. You have a lovely evening or day wherever you are in the world. Bye. Yeah, you're welcome.